With a full collection of quartz and automatic movements, the PRX collection has become the watch industry's most notable success stories. It raises the question, how could Tissot enhance this narrative even further? One straightforward approach would be adding a new dial variation. Another would be adding a new dial variation on top of a new dial texture. That's exactly what the brand has accomplished with the new Tissot PRX Automatic Chronograph with the gorgeous new green dial. As a PRX owner, every time I strap it on my wrist, I'm reminded of just how amazing it is. The watch's presence and finishing reminds me of what it's like to wear a true luxury timepiece, one that packs way more value than its price. With the introduction of the green dial, the brand has added yet another attractive color to the lineup, and one that's going to be really difficult for me to resist. I love the shade of green here, and it's not a flat green. The color changes depending on how the light hits the dial, and there is a certain shimmer that also brightens up the dial. I wouldn't call it a classic gradient dial, but it has a similar visual effect. Now, before you get too excited, the watch is a bit robust and definitely for those who like a bigger watch. The Tissot PRX Automatic Chronograph has a 42mm stainless steel case that is 15.4mm thick and 46.5mm from lug to lug. Consequently, it is a big boy. I have a friend who has this watch in black and I've tried it on. It definitely is a larger watch, but fits really nicely on my 7-inch wrist. Turning the watch around, you will see the ETA movement, a modern version of the classic Valjoux 7753. The automatic chronograph movement operates at 28,800 vibrations per hour and has a 60-hour power reserve. The display caseback nicely features the Tissot branded rotor and the industrially finished movement. On the front side, the watch has 3 subdials. The one at the 9 o'clock is the small seconds, while the subdials at 3 and 6 o'clock indicate the elapsed minute and hours. Lastly, there is a date window at the 4:30 that integrates nicely into the overall design, while offering enough contrast to stand out with its white disc and black printing. The watch comes on the familiar integrated bracelet, but it's easy to swap out for a strap thanks to its quick adjust system. Overall, this is a great addition to the PRX collection. For me, this green color and the waffle dial pattern makes this the most attractive PRX automatic chronograph. The retail price is $1,895, which is a step up from the traditional 3-handers, but keep in mind this is a Swiss automatic chronograph movement. The regular 3-hand PRX models punch way above their cost, which puts the price for this PRX automatic chronograph in perspective. Few chronographs look this good and offer the same quality and finishing at this price point.